Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you don't hear the wind. There's a slight wind. But today we are out by the garden. Gonna give you a little tour and answer some questions. First we're gonna go in the greenhouse. I have a lock on it just because I have little siblings. And plants. So these are my geraniums that I got from that propagating company. Not all of them are doing the best, but that's because I didn't have a place to put them until the greenhouse was the right temperature. But a few of them are looking really good. Yeah, so that's what's in the greenhouse. I guess we'll go outside. I don't know how much battery I have. 63%, so my phone dies really fast. So I think I'll just leave my greenhouse open today because it is sunny and it gets overheated in there. It's 88 right now and the sun's barely up. So right here I have potatoes already planted in there. I need to get the rest of my potatoes planted, but we just finished this tub and I haven't even drilled holes in it, which normally I do before I put the dirt in, but it was a rush time when I was filling that. Then we have our broccoli. I did buy 4 broccoli. So 1, 2, 1 in there, 3, 4. And then some of my broccoli, I don't know if you can see that, are pretty good. Like that one and that one I grew, and this one looks like one you would buy as well. So does that one. So a few of them are doing better. I think I'm going to assume those were the better seeds I bought, and the ones that aren't doing as well are the cheaper seeds. There's one in here with the one I bought. So I bought 4, and I'm probably going to buy more soon if I ever get out to a greenhouse. Then we have romaine lettuce, loose leaf lettuce, spinach. We have beets planted around this thing that is blocking my broccoli. This broccoli is over here by itself because I didn't harden it off. So yeah. My comfrey is looking cool. These 2 leaves that were taller got beat up in the wind on the edge, which I should probably turn around. I don't know if that will help or not. But if you can see, not many new leaves are growing, so it's either a little shocked or something. We have our white onions, or candy onions, sweet onions I should say. Then the garlic, carrots, garlic. The garlic may not come up. Oh my goodness, cat. Then we have purple onions, and our peas are finally up. They waited for the cold to pass. Let's see if I can count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 30 peas. And I need to get this fence that's leaning on the greenhouse. It looks like it might have tore a little hole. I need to put it up for the pea trellis. It's pretty tall. I'd say 5 foot. No, wait. It's taller than 5 foot. It's a little shorter than me, and I'm at least 5'8", so that is the pea fence. Need to move it up, but I need to get the T-post and post hole digger, which are at our grandparents' farm. So that is the onions there, And the peas. I love sugar. Oh, the sugar snap peas, if I didn't say. And then I need to work on my tomato, pepper, squash. I can plant squash now, but I don't have a place to put it yet. I'm hoping to put black beans maybe down here. And then herbs up here, the ones that aren't very invasive, put up here. If they're invasive, I want to put them in their individual thing. That's my compost. But it looks like something was digging in here. But this is kind of the biggest space that I haven't planted in, this pallet bed. And then we have that bed that is along the greenhouse, which I'm going to plant black beans in. Because black beans are really easy. You just ignore them till they're dry, and then you can harvest them. I really want to go, that's not a lot of space, but I've never grown black beans, so I think that'll be fine. Especially this year, I don't have as much space. Then over here, I'm hoping to do the mineral tubs. Mineral tubs are those green ones. Put like a row along the edge, and then I can put a fence up. I might do it along here. So there's a problem because we're next to the field and they spray and that hurts the tomatoes. So my idea is just to put the mineral tubs along one edge, and then I can put the post for the trellis in the grass right next to it, which should ideally work. Because I don't know if a T-post, they're not these kind of T-posts. Those aren't T-posts. Let's just show you. So these can go in the mineral tubs, but I don't think they can hold up like a cattle panel for the tomatoes to trellis. So that's why I need to use T-posts. So I'm still working on that idea, but I need to start filling the mineral tubs and containers for my tomatoes, peppers, zucchini, squash. And then I'm thinking about getting those cheap plastic kid pools to plant like pumpkins and squash in, because this is all the space I really have this year. I do have that tire over there. That's my mom. She's gonna let me plant some herbs next to her flowers. So the cats have been peeing in my straw and garlic, so that could be one of the reasons they haven't grown. Well, I'm pretty sure they're not gonna grow now, because I have the worst luck with garlic. So if you have any tips, definitely tell me in the comments below. Now this one is my carrots, and I think I planted them too early, or it'll just be later germination, like it'll take longer since it's cold. So the carrots haven't come up, but that's okay. I have more carrot seeds, and I just used a cheap pack I had. So yeah, I really need to work on the rest of the garden space. So lately I've been up potting tomatoes. Last night, it was Friday, I did 32 tomatoes. So they're in the little cells, and I potted them in like those solo cups. I'm gonna have a video on tomatoes coming out soon. It's gonna be a Shed Wars one, helping you know some tips on tomatoes and how to grow them and up-pot them. So, let's see what else. So 32 tomatoes, and I think I have like 35 more. I did like half of them, so. And then I have some marigolds. Those are like the only flower I started from seed so far. But I'm just getting a lot in the garden. Most people keep it safe and wait. But like spinach, is totally fine right now, and onions and peas, potatoes. So if you're in Missouri, you can plant those things. But my challenge is these are the seedling leaves and these are the true leaves. If you see that, those rounded leaves are true leaves because they're the first leaves that are true to spinach. You can see they're getting them in the middle, but these longer ones are just seedling leaves. There, you can kind of see the true leaves are coming, but yeah. Another thing about me using the solo cups for the tomatoes is this is one I use for broccoli. You can write what they are in there, and you don't have to cut out so many recycled containers to make labels, and you don't have to waste money on labels. And I just punched one hole in the bottom, but I'll have a video on all that soon. And I'm hoping to get some work done in the garden this week because I have less to do this week in the beginning of next week. So, stay tuned for an update on the garden. I should have a goat and pig video coming out soon. Just kind of a update on the pigs and 2 of our baby goats. So I did add some more mulchy compost. And it has chicken manure and that cheap old topsoil from last year. That cheap topsoil you can buy at like farm stores. You can like amend it, I think is the word. You can make it better. But if it's what you can afford, I mean just add stuff like the manure you have and you can make it nice soil. So, cuz each of my pallet beds have like a few topsoil things and then like a whole layer of straw, a whole layer of leaves, a whole layer of chicken manure in between those organic matter, some logs, some sticks, some chicken manure, some rabbit manure, some and then I put topsoil and garden mulch soil and then some dirt my dad brought, especially for that green tub. I got some nice dirt from that was actually already dirt because basically everything else I've been making like into dirt this past winter because it's best if you let manure sit for 5 months. So at the end of last gardening season in the fall, I went ahead and like put rabbit manure, chicken manure on top of the old stuff. So like I'd say half of those mineral tubs are from last year and then the tops are like chicken manure, a little dirt, composted horse manure, but most of it wasn't like composted, it was fresh. So that could be another problem with the garlic is that the soil wasn't right. Also, I think it didn't have good drainage and I should have been watering it in the fall. So we'll learn. Um, Garlic is not my strong point right now. This concrete cinder block bed, I'm going to get, I think, 2 more, I guess 3 more. And then I'm gonna put my calendula in there and maybe some echinacea if I can get that to grow. I haven't had much luck with that. Excuse me. Um. Oh, I also have basil. I'm not gonna put basil in that herb bed because it gets tall. I mean, I might put one so that it just looks nice, like one basil and then all the shorter stuff. So I don't know yet. And then what? Oh, the broccoli. I'm probably only gonna do this broccoli till like part, oh my goodness, there's a cat in the greenhouse, is definitely not gonna, I'm not good at keeping the broccoli till fall. So, once this is done in like the spring and early summer, I will plant green beans in here. And I hate bending over and picking green beans, and this will be so easy to do that because it's really kind of high. I think it's 4 feet, maybe a little shorter, 4 feet tall. But so we're gonna do green beans in here for like midsummer, and then after those green beans are done, I might do more broccoli or spinach or something. So my main goal this year is to do more compact gardening, like see how close my onions are, stuff like that. The broccoli's pretty close, and then reuse it like the cats are in the greenhouse. Reuse it like I'm gonna try and get 3 crops out of this bed here just as an example, like broccoli, green beans, and then broccoli again, or spinach. So yeah, that's my main goal. And then what I really need to work on is the beds for the tomatoes and peppers and basil and squash and pumpkins. So that is about the end of this video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope I got rid of all the mice in here. I did put poison on that plate, and I found one dead big, it was almost a rat. But I hope these cats are trying to catch the mice. They've been known to be a little lazy on the mouse catching side, but hopefully that's why they're in there. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll have a new garden update out in a few weeks, and the animal video soon. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.